G'day everybody, and welcome to MineMogul. This is a game I came across while looking for a bunch of things yesterday. Oh man, what happened to my voice? It's gone! That's better-ish. Something I noticed, and it totally makes sense, but you can pause while you're on this lift on the load, except the audio for the lift keeps playing, and then the lift is silent when you unpause. Yes, I'm getting the black lung. Apparently this is my shop for things. Okay. Sure. Take the lantern. That is probably a good idea. Can't take the hard hat though. Grab physics. I'm assuming this is not going to work to mine. I probably have to pick this up properly. Yep. Can you gas canaries? I have no idea. So, I haven't actually tried out this game. I thought I'd try it out today on stream. The things that intrigued me about this is a mining game, factory game-ish, where it's got a lot of the physics stuff with all the ores and things you're trying to sort on the factory belts, kind of like Hydroneer had. But then, this is a lot better reviewed than Hydroneer. Like, the reviews of this are ridiculously positive. Like, incredibly so. And that really made me curious as to why? Oops. Oh no, that went in. And what this is doing better. Because it clearly must be doing something better. Can't take the hat because I'm already wearing one. Well, that does make some sense. I want a magnet so I can pick up more than one thing. Purchase ore magnet from the computer shop. Tools. Add to cart. Purchase. Select ore magnet tool. Ah, okay. There we go. Now, I should be able to pick up more than one thing. Okay, it gets kind of dark in here. Idea of raise... Set expectations too high? Possibly. Yeah. From what I saw, Hydroneer was way too laborious for its own good. This is much more user-friendly. Yeah, it could be things like that too. Alright, let's see how well this works. Everything mode. Right-click. There we go. Now I have my blob of ore. Hey, how much can I pick up? Let's drop that. Oh, left click throws it. Okay. A cave full of tunnels. I won't get lost. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that, I'll be honest. I am more than a little worried about that. Just a touch. Can you really magnetize everything? Yes. It's a magical magnet, as all magnets are. They are pure magic. There is no science behind magnets. They're not real. Alright, so right click, picks up. Oh, I have to keep holding it if I want to keep attracting new bits. Oh, that's kind of handy. So if I just tap it once, it just holds what I've got, and the magnet turns off, and I don't pick up new things. If I hold it again, it picks up the new stuff around. Even more magical! But actually quite a good usability feature, I think. Because I can imagine how annoying it would be walking over any conveyor belts with this on. Alright, and pop. Well, that missed. And plop. Totally nailed it. You saw nothing? I didn't miss entirely with everything. Nailed it. Yeah, that's not all. At least I tried. Yeah, I got it on the first try. Definitely got it on the first try. No one saw anything different. Alright. So what am I doing? Getting an auto miner Mark 1. Right. So that is the start of the factory. Get it all in there. Machine. Pro chase. Alright. Automatic machine. Deposit iron ore. Master of coal. Deposit coal. Unlocks ore crusher. Unlocks hammer and ore analyzer. Right, so I'm going to need to do both. Now, how does this work? Is there a particular oh yeah, there are particular spots these have to be placed. Possible resources. Iron ore 50%. I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense for me to go the one that's closest to the deposit. Like the where I deliver stuff to point. I buy some conveyors. Also, has Reggie just given up this morning? Reggie doesn't seem to be replying to half of the comments. Ugh. Let's go corner. And a couple of straight ones. If you can buy enough stuff that you can have a drop on your head. And rotate. Let's go, that's a little bit closer. Nice. I quite like that this is a game where it's actually useful that the conveyors have slopey sides on them. Although, I've now gotten some ore stuck in there. That is not helpful. Ah, there is a button to turn off all auto miners. Yep, in the menu. Yep, that I can see that being useful at times. Okay, so how much money do I need for another one of those? It was 500, I think. Yeah. So I want to just get some more straight. I can buy another 4 of those. I was confused for a second as I put 4 in and then it said I can't afford this. I'm like, what? I can't afford them. 4 is 80. No, I can't afford the extra one. Does that actually go in? Oh, no, that does eventually get collected. Yep. And this side, grab those, and put you on. Hooray! Automaton! Yeah, I can imagine the menu button to turn off all the auto miners so that you stop getting a delivery of whole piles of stuff is very useful if you need to rework large systems. I can imagine. Ah, this is pretty much entirely... I know what, I probably should have taken note of the fact that this deposit would have been better. Whoops. Should still get me the money in a little bit, so if I go and hand mine some stuff, we should get another miner fairly quickly. Here we go, we've reached the point of 15 hours into Hydroneer. Oh, Rob, I can feel the pain in that comment. I can feel it so much. Like, Hydroneer was fun, but it definitely, definitely didn't value the player's time. It didn't particularly care for your time. I don't know. Stuff's still falling off. What does the ore crusher do? I mean, I know the name says what it does, but is it useful for making more money? Crushes ore into smaller, pure pieces. Crushed ore smelts into ingots more efficiently. It doesn't really answer my question. Thanks, Who Types. Thank you for 37 months. How's this game so far? Well, apparently it's 20 minutes in and we are 4 hours into Hydroneer. Thank you, Zeronut. Thank you for the Prime sub. Kind of inclined to just wait for a little bit more cash. And I'll get another auto miner. And we'll belt them together and then we'll do the ore crusher. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, online. How's your space engineering? For those just joining, this is, I think it's Hydroneer, but better is what I was sold it as. When I saw it on the Steam reviews, I was like, ooh, okay, I'm down. There we go, now I got the money. Purchase that. Almost get squashed. And put this on a coal bit. Alright. Now I need to buy a whole bunch of conveyors, so I need even more money. Man, can you imagine... can you imagine like an MMO with... Oh, wait a second. An MMO with Hydroneer style slow pace. That's Life is Feudal, isn't it? I think that is. Yeah, I agree. You probably don't get squashed by the thing, but I really do want to test, so I've got to be on the ball with the next thing I buy from the shop. Oh, I still dropped one outside. Oh, no, two. Okay, that's good money. Let's get this next bit. Alright, so. Buying machines. No, I'm buying conveyors. I'm gonna buy 8 of those. Actually, buy 10 of those. I'll buy 3 of those. Okay, it did bounce off my head. It did not hurt me, but it did bounce off my head. I don't think it can get hurt in this. I don't think this is at all a survival game. I think this is entirely a factory physics game. Which surprises many people in chat to see me playing. I know. I get it. You're all blaming Shadow. Okay, I just need one of those little lippy ones. Which is conveyor ledge. Oh. Need to remember to look up as soon as I walk over there to get hit in the head. Hooray! Oh, diamond. No, coal. Get in the hole. And pick up all the other junk that's on the floor over here. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. $30mile, you have that 100% completely wrong. I didn't forget about Shadow at all. I was talking to the audience that was present. Many of whom would not have had a clue who I was talking about, so it didn't seem to make sense to mention. You assume too much. You assume too much. I even explained that later in the VOD. Oh, how can I jump? Okay, if I time that right, I can get it. Yeah. Well, it's not even... Yeah. Anyway. Oh, gold. Okay, so that's gonna be... That's gonna get me gold and coal. Which is probably gonna get me more money more fast. But I probably also would benefit from getting this, this crusher done so that I can get the smelter. Because I imagine that's gonna make even more money more faster. Oh yeah, there we go. Or crusher. Now we'll crush the iron. Deposit crushed iron. Rewards 120 and 1 research ticket and unlocks the blast furnace. Okay. But... what happens if I put other junk into the ore crusher that isn't ore? Game? Do I need to buy a sorter? Can I even buy a sorter? I can. Okay, sorter conveyor. Sloped conveyor, we need a few of those. I'll buy a few more of those. And another one of those. Yeah, crushing diamonds doesn't sound like a thing. Alright, let's do this thing. Turn off. And how do I pick these up? F. Interact is F. Ah, yep. Pack. Pack. What if I just do take? Yep, take is better. Okay, so let's go up into the sorter. No, the sorter doesn't need to go up. Alright, we'll change that again. how... It goes in that side and comes out these sides, but what comes out? You produce nearly entirely iron, so let's grab you and turn you on. Oh, dang it. Come back here. I'll put you in the top and see which direction they come out. Okay, so the sorted side comes out. The sorted side comes off the line. Right. That makes sense. Alrighty, so if that's the case, then we can put our ore crusher down. I think there. Oh, no. That's still going to be too close. Oh, unless I do that. Oh, no. Oh, that's not going to fit there. Okay then, I'll do... I don't want to do that, and then put one of those lippy things on, just in case. Veil edge, that's it. That's what they're called. And then we'll go with this. Good. Sorry to put that around the wrong way for a second. That. Yeah, there we go. Totally organized spaghetti. Just how I like it. Oh yeah, if I output this towards the main line, that would make sense. Yes, you are right. Now I see what you mean. Put that there. And then I can just have this run straight across. I'll put my crushed ore straight on the line. Yeah. Now turn on... yeah, sure. The spaghetti is wrapped around meatballs. Pump it in, crushed and out. I have no idea if I'm getting more money or not from this. I'm just going to assume more processed equals more money. But what I should also probably do is try and put some of the other things in there, but yeah. Alright, what does it want me to do? Open T to open the quest menu. Okay. So, on the intro screen it says, some images in the quest tree are placeholder. And I was worried. I was like, oh no, please don't tell me you put that there because you've used some generated imagery. No, they haven't. And that is the best way to prove it. That's brilliant. I love it. So good. Yeah, that's great. You're absolutely right. That is the sort of placeholder that people would be like, can we keep it? Can we keep it? Can we keep this placeholder forever? Hey Shadow. Hey Shaq. How's it going? Yeah. Handwritten paint placeholders are, I think, a level above bright pink checkerboard placeholders. It sets the tone so perfectly. Quest is available. Do I have to pick a quest? Scavenger hunt. Broken drill bits can either be found or acquired when one breaks in the rapid auto miner. Deposit copper ore, gold ore, and broken drill bit. Sure, activate the quest. Let's go see if I can find something. What looks like a broken drill bit? That looks like Minecraft diamond, and yes, it is. Okay. Something I've just realized feels weird here, and it's making me wonder whether I'm just losing my mind or if it is actually weird here. When we've got a hotbar that goes from 1 through 9, when you scroll your mouse down, does it go up in number? Normally? I swear it does. But it's the opposite here. To go from 1 to 2, I have to go up. And I keep going the opposite way, so I'm thinking it must normally be the opposite way. Ooh, explosives. Yeah, down makes it go right. It's the opposite here. Is that an option? That's weird. Reverse hotbar scrolling direction. There we go. Ah, that feels normal. Huh. Cool. That did work. Oh, I'm lost, aren't I? Oh, I might have made a grave mistake. Oh, I'm gonna travel home. I should at least bring something with me. I don't think Minecraft is the origin of down equals right. I think it's much, much older than that. I think the reason down is right is text editors, like Word and things like that. When you think about when you're scrolling through text, you want to go from left to right and top to bottom for an English speaker. So you naturally scroll down to do that. And so we're reading from left to right. We're not looking at the numbers. We're not thinking about numbers going up. We're thinking about text going from left to right. And so I think that's where they probably originally chose that. Oh, touchscreens broke so many UI elements that were just good until they came enough. Well, probably good enough is more accurate than good. Is there more here? Oh, I think I just grabbed a drill bit. Well, serves me right for not walking around with the magnet out. Not. Oh, that's my mining machine. was about to turn left. Oh man, I really don't do this on purpose. Wait, is that it? That's not even the way I came out. Didn't I go out different? I went a different way. Oh wait, I want to dump this on here, so... Oh wait, I want to throw that there. Put you away. Grab you and put you in the crusher. The filter. No, not on top of. In. Get in the hole. Are you too good for your home? There we go. Then I can put this on the belt. Those two. The joys of physics-based conveyor belts, huh? Don't put things too close to the edge. They fall out. I recall something in Hydroneer being a belt centering thing to prevent exactly this issue. I presume that's going to be a thing I'm going to have to use later. I was hoping with the slopey sides it wouldn't be quite as bad here, but it does seem to not be as bad. Alright. Cool. I've done things, I've got a lot of money. I still have not achieved the goals that they asked me to, but I've done things. Oh yeah, that's a fair point. I have left like a large triangle-shaped gap here. That is a valid point. It'd probably be safer if I had both of them feeding up into a straight section. Yeah. That would probably work. So, if I've got this much money, and what do I need for... Wait, where'd my Oh no. Where'd my drill bit go? Aw, man. Oh, poop. I think I lost my drill bit. Oh, and it wants uncrushed copper ore. Well, we can sort that. That'll be fine. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see if I can find some. If I'm gonna have to build an auto miner on the deposits to get it. I need 8 of these. Is that copper over there? Or is that just an orange glow? It's literally an orange glow. Copper. Ooh, explosives. Blammo! Okay, that was bright. Oh, speaking of glowy. There's copper. Yeah, I think I'm already lost. I don't think there needs to be a countdown. It is going to be interesting trying to find my way home. A little bit more copper over here. I don't think there are any cave monsters in this. This to me feels like the core gameplay loop of Hydroneer without all of the survival and grind of Hydroneer, which is both good and bad to me, because I like the survival-y stuff. Uh-oh. I dropped a bunch of stuff I did. My magnet is not all-powerful. Another explosion to do. I'll leave that though. No. Did I drop my stuff? No. Oh, that looks like it could be going the right way. Let's pop that. Whoa, my balls! No, my balls of ores. No, 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 no. Don't you go blasting me away. Oh, emeralds. Aha! This way? I'm so wrong and this is leading me deeper into the cave, isn't it? Yeah. This isn't back. I think this is forward. Ah, drill bit. Okay. There is a drill bit somewhere in this blob. There it is. Oh dear. Oh dear. I really am lost. I'm not putting this on, I really am lost. Oh, this feels familiar. Maybe? I hear machines! I hear machines! I did it. It's totally never lost. Never happened. Get in there. Slowly sell the blob. Hey! Oh, there's the drill bit. I wonder if I need that for another mission. I might just leave it on the ground there. Yeah, Kayla, I probably should do something like when you're exploring in Minecraft and you put things on, always on the left to keep it so that things are always on the left. I probably should do that. But, yeah. New machines. Or analyzer. What? Analyzes resource that passes through it. Why would I want that? I'll buy one, but that's just because I've got more money than sense. Hammer quickly deconstructs placed buildings. Sure. Where's my hammer? Didn't I buy a hammer? Hammer. Oh, I have an inventory too. That's good to know. Ah, left. Thank you. Kill. Alright, so now what I need to do is the ingots. As well as there's a coal crusher. Or is it crushed coal? Okay, we can do that. I just need to grab one of these. There we go. Yes, the hammer saying can't touch this as it bounces way off to the side. Okay. Mining biddy. What am I doing? Furnace. So, is the furnace going to be fast enough so that I can just constantly have stuff going in it? Maybe. But also, this whole belt system is not going to work. So I'm going to turn off the miners. And I'm going to rip the whole thing up and build it new. I've got enough money to buy more miners too, so let's do that. Three? Yeah, 3. First I read the title as MineMogul and was confused. Yeah. Good, you're all done. Oh, right. Yes, of course there were bits in there. So where else can I fit auto miners in here? There's this, which produces iron and coal. No, you need to go off. Ah. Emerald, diamond, coal, iron, iron. Do you have not quite enough money? Oh no, I do have enough money for everything. Okay. Let's just do the lot. Let's do all of the things around here. Time to redo everything, only to realize that I'm going to do it wrong. That is exactly how this is going to go. I'm certain of it. Oh, I keep pressing escape instead of just looking away from the thing. You know what? Let's just turn them all on. They can just drop stuff on the ground, that's fine. I'll start from the back end of stuff. So we need to get the crusher. Crusher first. So everything needs to get to a crusher. Now I'm kind of waiting to see if one of these poops out a diamond for me. Because I will put the diamond through the crusher to see what happens. The best thing about floorage in this game is I have a perfect tool to clean it all up. It's called a gigantic magnet. And the way these ore blobs work with the giant magnet is how I hope we will be able to use water in SE2 with a spherical grav gem. maybe I'll find an diamond rock for... Ah! Yoink. It just gets destroyed. The crusher destroys the diamond. Okay, we definitely need a sorter first. Why crush gems? Because sorter. Because I wanted to check if I needed a sorter before the gems, and yes, I do. I mean, a sorter before the crusher, and yes, 100% needed. Let's go here. And then we'll go with... we need raised belts. Coming off the side. I could put the crusher here. Ooh. Can I build a belt underneath there? I can. Yay. Ooh. That's probably not going to work out well. I imagine those posts do have some physics. As I can run into them. So then that needs to drop into this. So it has to go back up again. May not have left myself enough room here. I'll try that. Where does it come out of this thing? Oh, it goes into that, and then I presume it pops out from there onto a belt? Stupidly, when I was looking at the build view of this, I was assuming that was a keyboard tray, because that's a monitor. I didn't think a computer monitor would sit directly above molten metal. That to me seemed somewhat counterintuitive. Alright, so that's where my molten stuff's gonna come out. And then we can go there, and then I'll put a little lip, and then we'll have one of these, and a little lip, and do more physics shenanigans into the thing, and then from here, onto that bit. Yeah. Somewhat neat. Now I need to grab one of you. Chuck you in the basket. And I need to grab one of you. Chuck you in the basket. Oh. I'm gonna grab a coal. Let's see what happens with the coal if I put it on the belt. Okay, so the coal's gonna go up. Wait, do I need to send a specific ore to the smelter? What happens if it takes coal? Output product slag. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good idea. How do I force it to clear? I guess if I just take it and put it back down, it'll clear it. Yeah. Okay, so no coal in this sorter. Just iron. So we can start, I could start the iron smelting at least, but what I possibly need to do is sort coal into a crusher and put it back on the belt. And then I'll need to have a smelter system for gold as well. I don't have any gold coming. Do I have any copper from any of these? I think I do. I think these are all just iron, so I could just deal with the coal and the iron for now. Yeah. It's a pity I can't put coal in there to get steel. Get some high carbon steel. Alright. So... do I have enough money for a crusher? I think I do. And I'm gonna need another one of these raising belts. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with the smelter as I dump way too much iron in here. I'm imagining that I'm not going to be able to wrap my head around how much until I actually see it. So I want to see it. The sorter's output. Oh, I need another sorter. That's right. Mirror Q. Yeah, you can mirror it. I was just gonna see if I could fit it in this little space here. The crusher. I'm gonna guess no. But I'm gonna try. Ooh, maybe. Maybe I can. That looks promising. Oh, I need another one of these. Look at me, being compact. There we are. Okay, so the coal and the iron get sorted. They go places, they do things. No, the diamonds and emeralds can just go straight and get dumped in the hole for now. That's my plan with them. So let's begin with you. And then I'll get some money and then I'll do the other ones. Because I don't have enough conveyors to do them just yet. Alright, let's see what happens with this blob. I cannot access conveyor merger yet, no. Oh, even the sorter's too slow. Tin's getting smelted. Oh, oh. Oh dear. I think I'm gonna need more smelters. If I end up with that much going through at a time. Which I shouldn't, maybe. Oh, threw that the wrong way. How's that? Yeah, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's just bring all of the stuff over. Oh, how big can this blob get? This is a lot of objects. Perfect. I gotta give credit where credit's due. This is handling the silliness of these objects really quite well. Uh-oh. I need some sort of bucket before the bucket. Yeah, some sort of hoppery system. Yeah, maybe. If the smelter overflows, I think those bits just don't melt and they'll just start falling off the side and I'll end up with a bunch of stuff on the ground. I think is what happens. You're listening to the Katamari Damacy soundtrack in the background. That's probably appropriate. Ada, probably appropriate. I wasn't anticipating reaching throughput limits this early on in the game. Oh man, the piles are still getting bigger. I mean, I know, I left the auto miners running when I probably should have turned them off, but still. Coal Crusher seems to be handling things well. At least. Satisfying sounds of machinery being overloaded. I don't want to clear the physics objects, I'm having fun. Physics is fun. If you... I feel like I shouldn't need to say that to people who've probably watched me play Space Engineers at some point. And if I wanted to clean up, I'd make money from it. I can just shove this in the selling pit. Alright, let's see. How much of this can I pick up and how much of this can I sell quickly? Nope. Ah! No, don't you steal my ore that I needed to put back in this basket because I put the magnet near the basket. Yeah, okay, fine. I might turn off the auto miners that aren't connected yet. This might be creating more problems than I am ready to deal with. I was just thinking, this will be really handy for making some money if I need some money. But I don't. So, the grabbing resources not in filter baskets, I think my problem was more that I put things in than I took things out. I ended up putting a whole bunch of stuff in the basket, and that's why I heard the beep, 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 beep. I was like, oh, I put coal in there. I think I might have even put an emerald in it. I mean, this should get rid of the stuff relatively quickly. I'd say this mine is about my teenage bedroom level, not less. Well, I think money's easy to come by. Until I find something that's ridiculously expensive that I need. I had piles of coal, I had an emerald in my room. I did at one stage have coal in my bedroom. That actually did happen. As a very little kid, I was that obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine that I was gifted coal and I was excited about it, because I'd never seen actual coal. Bit. You go over here. Largely because I probably don't need you, but I might. Yeah, that's a lot of the mess cleaned up. I say looking at the only bit that I've actually cleaned up, and not the piles of stuff that are everywhere else. I'm sure I'll make more mess, but that bit of mess I think is good to probably get rid of. Especially as I now have, like... This is probably going to be over 6k by the time it's done. So I can buy all of the conveyors I could possibly need. Since I probably have to rebuild this whole system now that I know I need several iron smelters. Although, I think what I'll do is I'll connect up all the mines to this system and see how many it copes with to get a better feel for it. Because obviously dumping a big pile on here is not the same as how quickly the auto miners actually do it. Oi. Oh, get out from behind the machinery. Cool. Success! And money! Oop. Coal is still in there, iron is still in there. Good enough. So, let's buy a bunch of these. Realize that there's a plus symbol for plus 10. Yeah. So So I need to get copper ingots as well. Purchase a polishing machine. So that's what the... Oh, okay, that's expensive. We'll deal with you in a little bit. Let's get the mines hooked up first. Now, for this, let's change this up. Do that. Now you can turn on. And then you guys. Oh yeah, I can see how this might work. That way. That, like that. Tidy. Yeah. In fact, I might even put a corner in here. Bring this along. And then corner. And drop it straight across, because that should prevent me from having to run extra conveyors down along the side here, where I thought they'd get more in the way. Yes, on Hello Death, it reminds a lot of people of Hydroneer. Much more rapid paced than Hydroneer. Making a lot more progress a lot more quickly. For better or worse, depending on what you like. Which for me depends on the day. I'm gonna guess that that's gonna work. So let's go. Should just be able to go turn on. Now... Oh no, there's a miner over here. I forgot you. You know what? Just to keep you out of the way and out of trouble, let's do this. Oh, grr, that muscle memory. Oh man, too many games where you get into a menu and you have to press escape to exit it. Ah! Oh man. Wonder if you feed copper and iron into the same smelter if it separates them or doesn't work. I got the impression from what people were saying before that it doesn't work. So that's why I didn't do it. And that you'll end up doing to the furnace what you do to the furnace in Stationeers, which is, no, I've wasted all those minerals and I'll get nothing back. Thanks, Versik. Thank you for the Prime sub. I haven't done anything with the research yet, but I have noted that I have research tickets available. I'm gonna go figure that out in a second, but what I'm gonna do for now is stand on top of this crusher while I take a quick stretch break, and I'll be right back. Because I'm not using my be right back screens for some reason at the moment. Go figure. Alright. Well played, Robob. Well played. Well played indeed. We can do the be right back screen ourselves. Then seeing the Myriad of animated Capac emotes that I have in chat. Yeah, it's weird that all of the emotes are synced. Although it's kind of nice with the dancing ones, but with the falling ones, it does look a bit weird. Now, it makes me think what... Oh, morning, Charlie. Makes me think what other emotes I could make for chat that are animated like that. It looks like the system can handle the current level of materials quite comfortably. Because we're not even ever getting the iron smelter full. It seems like I can get a few more. Just not bad. Thanks, Python. Thank you for the Prime sub. Okay, so next it wants me to do copper ingots. Press T and navigate to the research tab. Alright, let's do advanced brain. Bigger deposit box, 100. Yep. Yep, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's 100,000 research tickets. That's not... Oh no, that's 100,000 bucks. And one research ticket. Vertical bulk sorter. Ooh. Sorter basket lid. Oh, I want that. Basic scaffolding, basic cannon conveyor. Kind of want that too. Rapid auto miner. Not so fussed on the rapid auto miners at this stage, because of the fact that it sounded like they need to have maintenance. And bleh, to maintenance. Iron straightening conveyor? A simple low capacity conveyor for straightening ingots, great for aligning ingots for the rod extruder. Oh. Walled conveyors. Conveyor blocker. Right, T-junctions. Routing conveyor, basic rolling conveyors. Faster flat conveyor, greater moving plates produced by the rolling mill. Let's see. Okay. Some of this seems interesting. Some of this seems less so. Toggle supports pillars on conveyors. Oh. Okay. I'm not going to buy anything except for this basket lid, because I've already had an issue with the baskets. So let's prevent that happening again. Toggle. There we go. Now my magnet can't steal it or put new things in there. You know what? I think this is better looking than something that has 7 fingers because the computer can't count. It's just fun too. I've been reading a bunch of stuff on, there are occasionally interesting topics on the game. Is it game designers? Game something. Game designers. Subreddit, and every so often there are quite interesting topics there. And one of the things that comes up a lot is like placeholder art, especially around the Claire Obscure thing of it getting its awards taken away. But this is just like a perfect example of why really crummy placeholder art, if used sparingly, is actually so much better. It conveys what's needed, it was super quick to put together, and it just works. This seems to be where I'm going to be getting the copper from. 1, 2... Yeah. Now, do I want to have to run conveyors all the way along this track? All the way back? Or... it seemed like there might have been a little hole. I think it's there. Can I fit through that? I can't fit through that, but a conveyor belt probably can. Oh, it wasn't crouching when I was standing up there. I pressed control and I didn't crouch. But now oh, maybe it's not this hole. Maybe that hole just looked similar, but isn't actually the same hole. Oh well. Whoops. Shouldn't have been holding down right click. Oh wait, is it? It's not on that side, is it? No, that's not... Oh, that's that bit. Oh, that would have been a shortcut home from when I was through there. Or is it? Wait, what's through here? Gold, diamonds, copper, copper deposit with coal. So I could run this one, but this feels even worse than running along the train line. Whee! Let me through the hole. Oh, there's no way. Oh, this is not good. Oops. This is not good for me to navigate. More paths equals not more better. Not more better. But that does seem that does feel shorter. The stupid thing about the Claire Obscure thing is that they literally signed up for a competition that stated clearly, don't use generated stuff. So they knowingly lied. And I think that's what really irks people. Oh, there's a little bit of copper here. I can just do that one for now. Buy more lanterns and leave them everywhere. That actually sounds like a good idea. Oh, they don't stack. I don't think I want to go that way. Yeah, yeah, that might not be too bad. I'll do this one because it'll fill that quest up. I don't know why I'm throwing these around. Okay, in order miner. Machine. Okay, that should do it. So you're going to give me mostly coal. Alrighty then. Guess that works. I mean, it makes me feel a bit uncomfortable about going straight onto the slopey bit. I don't feel like it's going to like that. That goes in there. Nope, I need a sorter. Where's my sorter at? Forgot to sort the coal. We'll see if this one has gems. It does. Okay, so I want to get some copper ore and some crushed copper. And sort those two into the crusher. Or put coal and diamond in and have them sorted off the side. And I'll just redo this stuff. Okay, that works. That goes into there, then that goes into the crusher. Why does the crusher not like being there? Don't understand. I'm not sure I need to understand, but I don't understand. Let's put the lid on. And this goes up and into the smelter. And then that should work. Then I just need a whole lot of straight bits to bring it all the way down here and onto this belt. Oy. No, you can't mix the copper and coal in the smelter. You have to put just the copper in. So it must be an electric thing. And so I have to smelt, I have like collect the specific thing. So what I should probably do first is turn this on. So I can get a copper out. I guess. There we go. Turn off. So now I can grab this. Oh wait, I need 2 of them. Give me another copper. So what I'm thinking is I pop this through the crusher. That gives me one of those to put into the sorter. Now I just need another copper ore and then I'm good. Hey Tex, how's it going? Aha, we have another one. Oh, I don't know where that went. Okay, that works a lot better. Hey, nice. Got it in there. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Cool. That works. Then that's not gonna like going straight onto a straight belt. I think I'm gonna need to do a slope up for this to make sure it doesn't drop off. Do that, and then I can do that. I can probably just do a straight all the way. That filter shouldn't interfere. It looks like the filter ejects at a low enough height that it would hit into the wall. So I don't think I can have a wall there. Until I have T-pieces, I don't think I can do that. So I'm going to stick with the safe plan. But before the coal sorter. Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah, that works. That works. It's a bit tidier. Yeah. Now speaking of the coal sorter, I have a silly idea for it. Which is to turn from there, and then we'll have one straight section, I think. Another turn, another straight section. Oh, is this gonna work? I think that's gonna get in the way. Yeah, and it doesn't let me do that. Okay. So we'll go... Will this work? Oh yeah. Then that. And that. Perfection. Pure perfection. Stupidity at its finest. I'm so interested to see how far that coal falls. Aw, man. The coal doesn't... Oh, wait, no, this is perfect, because then this coal will get crushed over there instead. Yeah, this does work. Yeah, how much does it bounce? Not much. It lands with a thud. That works. That works quite well. The best part is, which I wasn't sure, which I didn't realize at first, this is before my coal sorter, so this goes into the coal crusher. So no uncrushed coal gets through. I'm curious why there's a bit of copper thing, but that was probably from earlier, because that's a copper ingot. Maybe does one of these miners Oh, I think maybe one of these miners sometimes produces coal. I mean, copper. Not enough to matter. Sweet. Well, that works. Now all I need to do is somehow figure out ways to get the conveyor belts here from any future copper mines. Because that's the sensible way to do things, right? Especially when the copper mines are down this way. No. A bunch of lanterns sitting in the bottom of the pit, but none of them in my hand. The gems are rare, so that you won't see many of them to begin with. What's down here? And I'm lost. I do not know my relative position to the base. Until I come out here. Okay. So that'll bring gold in from there. I want to try and do the copper and upgrade it, though. I don't want to do gold just yet. I like the idea of actually making my copper production do a decent rate before I branch onto something else. Oh man. Tinjo, I hate that that actually works. Calling me Lostradamus. I love / hate that. Okay, so I'd go back along here. But there was something in this room that I noticed, which, oh yeah, totally goes away from everything. So let's go in there and see what it is. Get up there this way. Oh. Well, that's a different mineral to what I've seen. It's also not breakable. Guess I'm just taking an emerald out of here then. So I just need the 2 auto miners. It's actually not that much. Alright, so 2 auto miners, a whole bunch of conveyors. So many conveyors. I've got a decent number of corners and things, so hopefully that'll be enough of those. Any interest in the new Hightail game bandwagon? Interest in playing the game, less so in streaming the game? Oh, what's that? Oh, there's an iron ore spot here that I missed. Okay. Okay, let's go back and get another one. We're just gonna bring it all out. Whatever's on there, and then we'll sort it when we get into the room. Yes, I will get the polishing machine once I've done this copper. Because what I can do is hopefully just run a sorter off from here, grab the gems, run them through polishing machines, and then pop them back on to sell. Another auto miner. I got enough money, I may as well buy a few of these just to have them in my inventory. I'm just curious what this thing does. What does that achieve for me? Oh wait, I already bought one. Whoops. Now let's pop it over here. Maybe this will be easier to actually see what's going on. Other than a little bit of decoration, what does this gain me? It's just... Gotta have it the right way around if I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know what I expected an ore analyzer to do. I really don't have an answer for that. I expected it to do nothing, and my expectations were met. But now it's just gonna make fun noises, and I'm gonna leave it there doing its thing. As I attempt to pick the ore up from the mess that I made. One at a time, so that I don't pick up the stuff that's on the belt. This one's just so confused. How'd you end up over here? Weren't you over by my... I must have accidentally picked it up at some point. Stay in my lift. Okay. Yep, that music is that sounds gonna be a thing. We're gonna live with that. Alright. Let's get the... How close to the roof can I run this? Not that close. Guess I'll run it there. Well, this actually feels more annoying than having it lower, because now I'll have to jump to see what's on it. Kind of want to be able to use the minecart rails. Ah, you monster. Well, this is happening. Well, that's just rude. I can take out the lamppost? Oh. I can take the lantern. Wait, can I place this as a lamppost? Not just throw it? Oh no, it is a lamppost. It's a separate item. Oh. That's probably a better way to throw lanterns around the place. Rather than just dumping them on the floor. On the topic of gaming, streaming bandwagons, other than the ones that I feel are directly related to what I play, like you could argue that me streaming Space Engineers 2 was a bandwagon, I try not to jump on most of them. Because I don't feel like it's really my thing. I don't know, I've never really jumped on too many of them. I guess you could argue that Starfield I sort of did, but then it felt within my wheelhouse. And then the times when Capac and I have actually jumped on anything that could be called a bandwagon, we've done it in such a derpy way that we've been so late to the party that it's just been like, just nah. Just no. This doesn't work. Thanks, Rickety Crickets. Thank you for 4 months. I'm quite surprised I had enough conveyors to even get this far. I was expecting that to be a lot further. All of us fell into the Starfield trap. Yeah. Like, you probably won't catch me playing, Actually, who am I kidding? If The Elder Scrolls 6 came out, I'm playing it. And I'm playing it on stream because I want to have a chance to actually play it, because I want to play it. It'll have nothing to do with jumping on a bandwagon. It'll be entirely due to, I want to play this game and I don't see any other time that I'm going to get to play it. Even though I know story games for me on stream are not great. Okay, so I'm going to need a sorter to dump coal and iron onto this, and then take the copper over the top all the way to here. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Or have another smelter? Well, nah. It's more fun to do it this way. Let the spaghetti rule. Let's get a bunch of sorters. I'm gonna need a bunch. do. Cool. They're all on my hopper. Excellent. Alright, so that goes... which way? Maybe I want to sort it the other way. Oh no, it should be fine to go this way. Oops, that is in the wrong spot. There is where I want it. Oh. Oh, this isn't... No, that's not good. No, I want that to sort the other way around. I was about to have to... I mean, I'm tempted to do it anyway because it might be fun, but I was about to have to make things flip over each other, and that won't work there either. No, I have to do that. Alright, that's fine. I can handle that. Because the iron ore is going to come out this side. And coal. So if I drop them down, I can then do this. And go up. And then on this side, the copper can come past. No, I'm being stupid again. No, not that. This should sort copper, not sort all the other stuff. So I should do... Oh, can I go out then? Will let me place that there? Yes. And I go there. And that's where all the other stuff dumps. And then my copper can come further out and I can wind it over. Now which route do I want to follow? Do I go over the beep boops? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Keep that relatively tidy. I'm gonna need to go up though. Yep, works. This is totally a better solution than building another smelter. I don't know what you're talking about. I know everyone's thinking it. Yeah, is this gonna work? Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, more spaghetti for more better. Alright, so you... I'll take you with me. And I'm gonna guess there's gonna be some crushed copper, so I'm gonna have to do this twice. Oh, I bought the sorters, but I didn't buy the sorter lids. Need to go buy some lids. Oh, I hadn't noticed that these actually do get supports over the ones they placed on top of. Nice. Basket lids. Helps if I pick them up. Now I have to wait for some to show up. There we go. Oh, that was convenient. Now, which path can I get around there? Oh wait, where am I going? It's over here. Needs more onion staging? Man, I did so much asparagus in KSP. Favorite thing. Cool. Now let's go turn those miners on. Wait. Turn those miners on. Does asparagus staging work IRL? I would think it would, but it would be very expensive. And very prone to failure. And IRL, there are other options you've got available to you. So Minecraft meets satisfactory state? No. Hydroneer meets timely progress. Yeah, it's very much more Hydroneer, both in aesthetic and outcome. Tex, every time I think about KSP, I still think about KSP 2. It's getting less, so I'm not ready to touch KSP without it still feeling tainted. And KSA hasn't gotten to the point of being a game yet, so I personally don't have a lot to do there. So that's working. Means it should all be good. Though it is going to make this line a little busier, which could mean overload on our little furnace here. But it still seems to be keeping up. Just. Oh, how can I succinctly describe asparagus staging? Imagine you have a central rocket, and then you put 8 rockets around it. You drop off 8 boosters. You drop off pairs of boosters at a time, instead of dropping off all 8 at once. Which means, and you have fuel lines draining into the remaining ones, and I think it's those fuel lines that would probably make it not work so well IRL. Ooh, okay. Not sure the furnace is actually keeping up. We'll leave that and see. We will see. That seems to be working nicely. And I have just done the things. Right, let's buy a polishing machine. And I'll deal with the rolling mill after that. Polishing first. I didn't, has anybody played Eden Crafter? Kilda, I didn't play Eden Crafter because I played Planet Crafter, and it seemed the better of the options. They seem to be, in a lot of ways, going about achieving the same sort of outcome, and Planet Crafter seems to do it better, or at least from the surface stuff that I saw. Wait, there's another mine up there? What does that one do? distracted from my current task. Coal and iron. Okay. We'll leave that one. We're running into rate limits anyway. Yeah, Planet Crafter just seemed like the more polished of the two, which is why I went for it when I wanted to play something. That may not be correct, but on just like looking at Steam pages and Steam reviews, that's very much the impression that I got from it. Okay, so I probably want to do that, which means I also need to do this. See you, Tex. Shadow's saying, Planet Crafter's more laid back, but Eden Crafter added factory bits to it, which is fun, but does feel janky. See, if I really want Stationeers to have the Planet Crafting stuff. Because that style of factory with terraforming it just feels right. I gotta wait for this all to clear the belt before I can actually do this disassembly. Which is gonna take like 3 years because of how far away one of the belts is. Ugh. What have I researched? Not much. Not much. Do I have any other quests that I've unlocked? Red gem available. Unlock shaker table in the research tree, deposit ruby gem. Yep, that's where I'm up to. We'll get a few more things done. Right. That looks like we are nearly cleared the belts, so I won't make too much mess. Planet Crafted feels a little similar to Satisfactory to me. You kind of have to enjoy stepping back and just watching things work every now and then. Yep. Otherwise it's just watching Number Simulator. Yes. And that was what really surprised me about Planet Crafters, that I enjoyed it, because that was one of the things I bounced hard off with Satisfactory. Satisfactory, to me, makes it so obvious that you are just making number go up, that I just was like, nah. Just, nah. Whereas, I don't know, I think it was the visual feedback for me in Planet Crafters that just worked. Okay, so I think I can just do this for now. That's gonna pop, once I put the gems in the top, that'll pop out there, and then I can do this. And then I can turn everything on. That's all I needed to do, I think. Yeah, let's turn them all back on. Honestly, Johnny, yeah, I think you're right. I feel Satisfactory would be a lot more fun if they had world scale event changes, even just feedback of you're polluting this world and turning it into an industrial hellhole would be fun. Yeah, 100%. Well, I like this dropping in the middle. That's why the S bent. I just gotta wait for some gems to arrive now. But I can build the gem thingy while I'm waiting for that to happen. Now, apparently polishers get gummed up, so maybe I want to put a couple of them in a row and then it won't be such a big deal. I was reading something that suggested in the patch, something in the patch notes that was like, yeah, made it so polishers show you when they get dirty. Because people didn't realize it was a mechanic. Oh, they only gum up if you pass raw ore through them. Ah, okay. Well, we're double polishing. It's just what's happening. Speaking of gems, I still haven't seen one. Might have to go find one myself. Trying to look on the belt to see if I can spot any. Oh, there's one. Come to me. Yoink. Oh, how do I get past this? Am I stuck? Okay, that's one. Now I need a diamond. Definitely have seen diamond boulders, and I think there's one this way that I haven't cracked yet. Oh no, there's just a diamond lying on the ground that I haven't done anything with yet. That works too. That's all the gems I have for now, so we'll close that. Okay, let's see what happens. Ah, get back here. What happens if I polish these ingots? What actually does come out looking nicer? Huh. Should I put ingots in there? Like iron and copper? Or is it just copper? Toggle. Come here, Ryan. Don't you fall in the hole. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, give me an ingot. Where's my ore scanner? So I can see the value. Ah, where'd you go? Do you know what? I might just put a scanner down over here that I can just use when I want to check the value of something. That is probably a smarter way to play this. Iron ingot, value 2616. Now, let's get me another iron ingot. Oh. Oh wow, adds $8. Okay. It's actually pretty significant. Price check. Yes. This is my price check machine. And where are the... Oh no, the iron comes out there. That's gonna have to change. We can do that. We can totally do that. I think. Maybe. I do this. Now this is already sorted. This is only going to be iron ingots, so I don't need to worry about it going through a sorter. It's already been sorted. Means I should be able to just do that. Is that dropping on the... I think that's dropping on the wrong thing. I know I'm going to pass it through the double sorter, but that's just because that's how I want to... That's how I want to roll. There we go. Actually, that's a terrible idea. I'm not going to pass it through the double sorter. The double polisher. Is that right? That looks right. Look at that. Not a single bit dropped. Now, what's going to happen when this lands on top of another ingot? Okay, that part might not be working so well. Why not put the second polisher up top? Reasons? There's no good reason. Oh, it doesn't want to be up there. Interesting. I have to put that first. No, the polisher can't go up there. Doesn't like being up there for some reason. I need to make platforms or something. I think I saw them in the research tree, though. We got hoppers. Basic chute, splitter chute, hatch chute, shaker table. I need to unlock that. Basic scaffolding, there it is. So if I now buy some scaffolds, maybe I can build that on it? It was up a bit higher. It was like there. I can. I did indeed figure out the problem. But I still put it in the wrong spot. That goes that away. And that goes that away. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing to see here. This is working exactly as intended. Uh-huh. Oh no, the scaffold blocks the... No! Aha! It's like stationeers. It's like magic. It's like magic. Oh. I wonder if that's going to clear itself. So shove all these in. What was that, buddy? Where are all of your lollies? Did I eat them? I didn't eat your lollies. No. No, I didn't. No. Why do you think I ate all your lollies? Because I was hungry.
Is that garbage coming in?
It is like garbage going in, yeah.
What is that?
Because that's where it needs to go.
What?
See you soon, little bud. I'm a little suspicious that my other half told him that I ate them so that she could get away with eating them. And that's how we got that idea. Very cheeky. I'm going to clean up all this mess. Lies, I ate them all. I actually don't know which ones he's talking about. Thanks, Nuku Elts. Thanks for the 100 bits towards Toby's lolly fund. Not for me. Yep. Have I got much more mess on the ground? I think I'm alright. I will say, it is fun watching these spin around and the way that they land on these rollers. I'm also aware that this is a temporary thing because now I need to get the ingots to go through an actual roller to turn them into plate or something. Thanks, Iron Bloodforge. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Look at the furnace. Okay, yeah, the furnace has a problem. I think I need a splitter. Thank you, Papa Tim. Thank you, Robob. Shaq has his coffee fund, now Splitsy has his Toby's lolly fund. Yeah, it's a little bit backed up. Okay. I just made that worse. That's better. Okay, that gives me a little bit more breathing room until I figure out how I'm going to want to handle this. But I definitely need to have another thing. Oh, thank you, Silent Phoenix. Thank you for the 5 gift subs as well. Thank you very much. Smart splitter? Straight, corner, sloped, conveyor ledge, sorter conveyor. Cannon target, roller conveyor. Roller conveyor, corner, roller sorter. Oh, there's too many things! Nice. Silent Phoenix got K Goba with the gift sub, and then K Goba, thank you for the gift sub. For passing it forward. Alright, I just need this T-junction conveyor, which is... Is that a thing I unlock from something? Not just rolling mill. Let's just... Let's just shake a table. That just gets research tickets. Okay, so it's got to be in the research tree somewhere. And I'm just blind. Vertical bulk sorter. Ingot straightening. Support wrench. Oh, I want that. Walled conveyors. It's got to be this thing. Just the T-junction. That's what I want. Yay! Now let's buy a T-junction. I really don't need the conveyor block. Oh, I also do need another furnace. And I will figure out how the rest of this fits together once I get over to here where I'm doing the things. So I'm thinking that maybe what I want to do is this. Have this come out this side. Can I make it climb up there, or is that going to get in the way with the mining machine? That's going to run into the mining machine. So that goes there, then up, and up. And then it'll be, let's buy some more turns, because I'm going to need more. There's an ore overflow splitter. Well, I'm not really at that point. I just bought that to turn off the new thing. I don't actually care. Wait, no, that's not what I want. I want... No. Go away. I want these. Let me straight so I got like 50. Okay, so then we go to turn. Then it'll be a straight. I have to pop this out, make a mess, and put this in. Of course, it's not going to snap where I want it to, so everything's going to drop on the floor. No, 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 no. There. Well, that's not going to go well. Oh well. What happens if an ingot goes into the smelter? Oh, that's just all gonna fall. Oh, that's... Yeah, that was never gonna work well. We're just gonna have a mess. Just gonna have to accept it. Yep, stuck. Okay, then... Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to do this. To keep this compact. And that. Hooray! And nothing. Oh. Stupid corner being the wrong way round. The trouble with trying to pause the miners is they're so far away, the backup goes ages. Like, it takes forever for them to clear, so that's why I just go, well, I'm just gonna work with the machines on. this. Now let's listen to that. The analyzer did not like that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Get in the hole. Come on, a bit faster. Get in the hole. No, 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 not sitting on the rim. Oh boy. What have I done? What have I done? I feel like I need walls on all my conveyors because of the messes I like to make. You have done progress. Yeah. Oh. Interesting. Seem to work better with a flat rather than the rampy uppy one. Don't know how much to bother doing this stuff really, but it feels like I should at least clean up some of the mess that I make. Yeah, rampy uppy. I totally haven't had to watch / read huge amounts of Bluey episodes, one of which is named Keepy Uppy. Alright, I'm gonna go have another quick break and see if I can talk my son out of believing that I ate all of his lollies, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. You should be able to spend all of these channel points on shooting a Capac across the screen. I mean, I haven't played with the ore cannon yet. That might be the closest I can get to here. Oh, weird. Bob, the highlight on that's weird. The highlight on the GIFs. I didn't realize the GIFs would get a highlight. Oh. Get in there. Hello, Charlie. Welcome back. Alright. Charlie has opened the door. I now have to close the door. Hey, dog. Cheeky Muttley. So was the lolly mystery sorted? Yes, it was. My partner did entirely blame it on me. So Toby wanted to come here and tell me off. As compensation, he's eating an ice cream right now at 8:30 in the morning. Though the ice cream is actually just a mango smoothie that he didn't finish that got turned into an ice block. Into an ice cream. Which actually tastes pretty good and don't go like rock solid, which is kind of cool. It's kind of more like a frozen yogurt in the end. What should I do? Polished diamond gems. I'm almost there. I'll just show up when they show up. Have I eaten Charlie's lollies as well? No. No, I would not want to eat anything that Charlie eats. I thought since I already had this path somewhat covered, connected there, I'd see if there's anything around here, but I'm not. Oh wait, if I hold this out. What was it? There are no auto miners immediately there. They're all down here. That. What does this give? Emerald gems, diamond gems. I could get some more diamonds that way. Where are these rubies? What should you do? I guess you could start redoing the entire setup again to accommodate the rolling machine. Yeah. Polished gold quest available. Ah, see that I can do. Oh wait, the gold ones might have the ruby in them. Maybe. Emerald and diamonds. Where are these ones down here? Are they the ones I was just looking at? Those four could feed into a single belt that then goes over the top here onto this. Is this the one? This is the different one that got me confused last time, I think. Yeah, I'm lost. Right. Alright, where am I now? What do these got? Emeralds and diamonds. Diamonds and emeralds. Follow the beeping to get back home. I cannot hear the beeping. Okay, so it's that. It's through there. It's going that way. Right. Sure. I'm so lost as to which is whether I'm doing this a terrible way or not, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, does coal go through the shaker table for rubies? That's that how it works? Should probably have looked at what the shaker table does. But I'm here now, so let's get some gold. Oh, what does this one give me? Diamonds, yeah. Emerald, diamonds. Any others in this room immediately? Okay. Well, this is going to be my new project. Connecting all of this junk up. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there another one down there? No. So I've got coal. No, 5 of them. I think I've got everything except for copper on this. And I'm tempted to smelt the gold here. But then I'm like, well, what if I find somewhere else with gold? Then I'm still going to need to bring it back to the main room. That looks like that's suspicious for... Can blow it up later. I was trying to use the little lamps I threw on the ground. I was trying to throw them on the left. But I keep walking around and forgetting that that's what I was doing. And then getting myself lost anyway. Which is exactly what I've just done now. But yes, I do need to make some sort of navigation system. I think it's this. We go along this railway line. Ooh. I go straight up there. No, no. Focus. Go this way. No. That's not right. Oh, poo. This is not good. I just... Thanks, First Ninja. Thank you for the 200 bits. Enjoy this from the start. Oh, this feels promising. This feels promising. Yep. Lamp on the left. Lamp on the left. Huzzah! I am victorious. You saw nothing. I did not get lost. Oh, I need to buy that wrench thing, otherwise I'm not going to be able to walk through here. I can still crouch through. It'll be fine. This is my favorite game. How not to navigate a mine with Splitsy. Yeah. On the plus side, the more of these things I... like, the more... come on, that... yes. The more of these conveyor belts I build, the easier it'll be to find my way home, because I can just look at the way they're facing. Like, which way are they running? And if I run everything towards home, then it'll all be fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong. All fun and games until you find belts that you didn't make yourself. Well, yes, this is a single player game, so that's fine. That's not going to happen. Unless the game has some pre-built sections, which I haven't seen any yet, so I'm assuming they don't exist. And it's this way, isn't it? Yes, there are the mining machines. This is a lot simpler in a lot of ways than Hydroneer. I feel like for me, somewhere in between the two would probably be a sweet spot of a game. Something that has some of the complexities of Hydroneer and some of the challenges it presents, but also some of the rate of progress that this has. But still more interesting than Satisfactory, just to stir Kalzamar, because Kalzamar threw Satisfactory out. That. Because I know Kalzamar was messing around, knowing my feeling. I don't hate Satisfactory. I just didn't enjoy it. And it's annoying how often games you don't enjoy come up as a topic of conversation. So it does happen a lot. Alright, this is easy. That goes curve. No, that goes straight. I think it works better with a straight one in front than a curved one. Like so. Then I need to connect these other ones up. Have I looked at Alchemy Factory? I did see Alchemy Factory, and as soon as I saw the cannons for this, I think I got an email about Alchemy Factory actually. As soon as I saw the cannons in this, I'm like, that's familiar from that as well. Though this one's already out, so there's probably some other game that has had the cannons in a Factory X-esque game before that I just haven't played. Oh, that doesn't work. There we go. Those two are connected, then I should be able to just drop that one straight onto the same belt. Yeah, Create Mod has the flinger things, doesn't it? That's right. I don't know what it is about Create that just doesn't hit for me. Even though a lot of these games are kind of similar, I think it's the lack of physics of the whole thing. At least when I played it with Shadow, it just really didn't feel like it had physics. That might be a feeling I get because of Minecraft more than anything else, but the Create mod just really didn't click for me. Oh wait, I don't want to turn these on. So I don't have anywhere to sort the gold yet. Can you build lights in this game? Yes. Have I bought any? No. Well, I've thrown a few lanterns around the place. So if I'm having that belt get sorted copper that way, everything else this way, I should do another sorter right there where it does everything else this way and gold that way. Probably. Let's make sure I get sorter on my belt on my hotbar first. So we go that, that, that. Now I can set up my gold smelting when I'm ready. Yeah, that works well enough. I don't actually know if I've unlocked the lampposts. Yeah, I've bought lamp. Yeah, I can. It's annoying I have to buy the thing to actually get rid of the new flag. Machines, convert machines. I need an ore crusher and a blast furnace. And I'll deal with the shaker table soon-ish, after I do this gold. So I need to get the gold from over there, smelted, and then probably dump it onto this copper line, or dump it onto just after this sorter. Which actually cooked up before, couldn't it? Yeah, anywhere along this line would work. That is good. Which means I could even dump it onto that line. Oh yeah. This feels better. So we need to pop that back on the hotbar. We need... to actually pick up the things I bought. That would help. Would help a lot. Dump after it's already getting busy before. Yeah. Yeah, dumping down here would be better. Increase the throughput. Need to go higher anyway. So why don't I just put it in there? Now, where can I put this first crusher in? Will you let me place you there? No, you will not. I would need to build a scaffold there anyway. But I think that makes sense to do. This will take up less space if I do it. What? What if I break that? Can I place it now? Yes. So that feeds into the crusher. Crusher will crush the gold. Crushed gold then comes out there, and we need to get it into a smelter. Which I can maybe fit here. No. I can maybe fit here. Where am I going to put that so the conveyor belt doesn't get blocked on the way out? There. Yeah, that doesn't feel bad at all. No, definitely not. Nuh-uh. This feels like the sort of dealing with obstacles that Shadow gets so annoyed with in Factorio. Which is like, dynamite! Blow up all of the things! Thanks, Psycho Wolf. Thank you for 11 months. Now, where's that wrench? Odd, I had spaghetti for dinner. Well, both Shaq and I did. The day that we... Okay, I think I'm going to turn all the things on. Turn on. Maybe 2 gold furnaces? We'll see. We'll see. It should be relatively easy to add extra ones in. With the way it's set up. I need to now run along this line and find the first bit of gold and grab it. Yep, the gold will get polished. Once I get an ingot to put in, I can polish it. Oh, this is not going to work. We're going to do it this way. Probably going to have to do the crushed gold separately, like with the copper and iron that I've had to do too. I don't know where that ended up. Come back here. No. Okay, got one of the bits in. Now I can wait for some more and Once the crusher bit comes out there, I can pop it into there to sort any other bits. I did run past several gold rocks looking for the gold rocks on the belts. That is true. Yep, well, that is a thing. I should put the lid on this too. Oh, it's taking some time for that gold to get here. Can see it dropping on the belt up ahead though. It's fine. One of the things that I kind of like about running all the way to see is you see where the thing is getting up to. You get an idea of how far away the gold and whatever else is to actually getting sorted. It's not too much further away now. There we go, first bit's arriving. I'll let that get through, then I'll grab a crushed bit. Pop it in the top. Nope, completely miss. I've got the lid. Now I gotta get over here to put a gold ingot in the sorter here. Oop. Keep doing that. Keep doing that! Get in the basket. Get in the basket! Done. Gold is going to arrive. Polished gold ingots for the quest. 300 bucks. Don't really care about the money. Really don't have to care about the money. And there we go. First bit of polished gold. Hooray! Now, shaker table. I'm guessing I need to go from crushed coal into the shaker table. Which means I probably will need to turn everything off to remove this and flip it around so that the belt comes off there. So I can run it through a shaker table. Yeah, that doesn't feel like something I should do while everything's running. So let's turn them all off. While I think about having a look at that. Shaker table with water jets. Input coal ore for a chance to find rubies or crushed coal for diamond. Oh! I want both. Alright, that makes this be a lot bigger. Yeah, T-junction. So I'm going to want this coal coming off into a T-junction. One goes through the crusher, one goes through the thing directly, the crusher then comes back around and feeds on. We get a 50-50 split. But I need, before I'm going to move this, yeah, I don't want the belt running. Okay, that should work nicely. So what I'm thinking is, it's coming straight off there. You can go straight into a T-junction. Then we need... one side... like that. Then one side needs to go into the crusher, so it has to go up. Into a crusher which I don't own yet. So I'm going to duplicate... yeah, whatever. It's 200 bucks, don't care. Then... These need to rejoin. Together. To go into the polisher. I mean the water thing. And that also has to go up. One. Okay. Alright, I'll rejoin them and then I'll do that. Can that go there? Will that be a problem? I don't think that'll be a problem. Keeps us a little more compact. That goes there, then that goes up. Then it goes in there. Comes out here. Goes around that way. Goes up. And it needs to get onto the polishing thing. And I'm going to move the polisher from there round to here. Because then I'll be able to drop onto a straight belt. Because dropping onto the curved belt is not something that works well, as I discovered earlier. Can't I dump it on the ore ingot line? You mean this one? Assuming it separates polished versus not polished? Yes. But if I do it this way, I don't need to... Well, that will sort... Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, that's fair. I did like the look of what I was building, but... You're probably right. I should probably just go like this. And dump back on there. Pop you on top there. Grab that, grab that. Oh. Where did those come from? They weren't in the basket, were they? No, definitely not. Nope. I can't imagine how they could have been. So I'm just going to pretend like it's impossible that they could have been. That's a safe thing to do, right? Coal goes in there. Toggle that. And now it should be turning everything on. Now I'm not going to be selling any coal at all. So I need to keep that in mind if I end up needing to sell coal for something. There comes the coal. Through it goes. Let's go into the crusher side. Get crushed. Now a couple of them are going through there. There we go. We're going to get the rubies. Oh wait, do I have to deposit unpolished rubies to get this quest? Oh. Also, this has just gone through. What is that? That's coal. That's crushed coal. So, what's going to happen with the shaker? So I'm concerned what the shaker's going to do is get confused because I'm sending both types of coal through. Do I need to send just one type of coal through? Both together apparently do work. And I guess there's just a random chance that each one will produce something, and so I've been unlucky and gotten nothing so far. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Rather than it being like it gradually builds up towards giving you one. Alright, I'll just have to wait. See how long it takes till I get 5 ruby gems. Because there's not much else I can do there. Oh, it looks like I got a diamond. And it's... I can just mostly ignore this now, I think, because I only need to polish the rubies after I get these 5. And it seems like it's going to take forever for that to be a thing, so I don't have to worry. Yeah, time to do rollers. Now, if I'm doing rollers, I presume that means I no longer do... Wait, what am I going to roll? I guess I could just do the iron. How big is that? The iron's getting polished through there. Do I need to polish it before I roll it? I can probably just set this up so the roller comes off there. Polish it later as plate, yeah. So I'll pop that out. So those can just go there for now. And we'll figure this out. With a bit of a gap. Do I still have a scaffold? No, I need another scaffold. Scaffold. Oh, there are arrow signs. That's probably a good thing to put near your lampposts, if you're using lampposts to mark your way. Oh, Charlie. You and your bashing the door. Is that right? Just want to make sure I've got that in the right spot. Yeah. I want to leave the gap there so the iron keeps getting sold, but I don't want to... I want to have a basis from which to work. That goes there, then we put the roller on top. Then we go... Where's the roller going to? Oh, I just need to make some iron plate. So let's do that first, before I get carried away. Drop the plate down one. Over there. There we go. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna put this slope in and see what happens. How much does it back up on the roller? Ooh. Enough that it could be a problem. I need a splitter. Okay, Charlie, you're inside again. Also, I just really turned up the volume for myself. Ooh. Yeah, I need a T-splitter. Make 2 of these. Okay. So we go splitter there. This bit has to go then. That goes there, then we put a roller there. Or I try and bring... yeah, I might try and bring him around. Oh no, this feels more compact. Nope. Let's buy another scaffold. Or 10. Or even 11. Okay, that's not blocking the path, which is good. Yes, I do want to polish the plates, but not until I've completed the mission that I need to do, which will require non-polished plates. So I gotta do non-polished first, get them working, and then I can put the polisher in after. Now I know I can use like different roller types here, but I've got these, so I'm using them. That should work. Let's try this again. Now the polished goal ingot. Oh, I already did the non-polished thing. Oh. Well, yep, that makes sense. Let's do this. I did not realize I'd already completed the other quest. Okay, so quests. Red gem in progress. Oh, the scrolly's the back way here, back to front here too. I need to deposit. Oh, hold up. The polished ones are counting. It doesn't care. For the quest, it doesn't care. Deposit iron plate. It's going up. But I do need to get the ingots. Because they're a part of the quest. Honestly, I've reached the point where bits that I've buried under machines, I just don't care about. Well, that's not good. I care about this. That's bad. Whoops. That's a problem that needs to be solved at some point. We'll get back to that. There we go. Some ingots, some plates. To keep the mission happy. Alright. I'm going to stand up here where I can see things. And I'll be right back. I need to take a quick bio break. And that one. Does all this produce stuff just get thrown in a hole? Yep. and then comes back as money. It is very much like out of ore in that respect. The production chain feels very out of ore. And the kind of goal setting, it's all around just producing specific things and trying to make the most money you can. But here it seems like the money loses meaning a bit sooner. So the optimization becomes the whole purpose. But yeah, you can see this elevator is picking up all the junk that we drop and paying us for it. And leaving us down in this hole. Why does my Twitch app show me a preview screen of Factorio for your stream? That's weird. That doesn't make any sense at all. I would say the reason for that is the Twitch app is not very good. Yeah, it is close to satisfactory in the sense that it's sending things to a place to then get stuff. But less complexity it feels to me. The level of complexity here feels much closer to out of ore. But out of ore has all of the voxel physics and all that sort of stuff to give you a bit more to do. Can't think of how to fix this other than having another sorter. Like, put a T junction in and try and do half the sorting on one and then do half the sorting on another, but I also don't know how to do that without turning everything off. Could a walled conveyor do enough? Let's give it a try. Have I unlocked the walled conveyor? No. One quest is available. Expert plater. Research. Walled conveyor. I'm just curious as to how much this will actually change anything. I suspect it's all going to build up anyway, but I do wonder whether it's only falling off because there's the room for it to fall off. Like, what'll happen? Will stuff actually fall, or will it now just... Can it just barely keep up? I mean, nothing's fallen off so far. But here's the way to really test it. Oh, one fell out. Oh yeah, but it's still gonna overflow. Probably a little bit less, because it can stock up a little bit before, like for those occasional gaps. It's definitely not gonna fix it. Huh, it's worth a shot though. Right, so... a scaffold on top. I think it'll then just pop out through the sides of the scanner. That'd be my guess. It is pure perfection, especially with the beeping of the scanner. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off all the auto miners. And then we'll figure out how I can do a splitter here and still get everything sorted into the right spot. But definitely need to have everything off for this one. There is just too much going on. One thing though is that can get moved up to there. And then can I do this? This is going to create problems shortly, but no. What if I do this first? Still no. Ah, poop. Disappointment. So much disappointment. I was really hoping I could pop this up and over, getting me the gold and copper ingots, to then drop them here, so that they'll drop on here and we get the ingots split through here, and that way I can still get some gold and copper plate for that quest. But I think what I'll have to do is go out further and come back up and over and drop them. And I might even need more. Oh, just one more ruby needed. Wow. Should be able to place a ramp one block earlier. Oh, yeah, maybe. We should be nearing the end of the queue. It's probably not a bad idea for me to clean up some of this mess so that I know that it was old. Any new mess is new mess. Unexpected item in bagging belt. Yes, there is a small child on the bagging belt. Oh, I probably should have waited for that load. Whoops. My bad. Oh, right, there is the improved sorter, isn't there? Maybe I could just do it. Because I did on the vertical bulk sorter. Yeah, let's get that. Let's see how that... because that might change things. Machines, vertical bulk sorter, purchase. How does this work? So everything goes in the top and it comes out the 3 things at the bottom. Could that be useful? Have to think about that. It might be. If I change up the way some of these things are working. So, there's one input at the top, then there are 2 baskets. The baskets would say what goes on the right or the left. So I could actually use this to replace, say, these 2 sorters. Because we have 3 outputs, 1 input. Of course, the downside of it is that I have to raise up to it. But I could just have one side functional for this line, where I put it all into one and then just sort out the iron. Does feel like it's going to be a bit of an annoying thing to do, because I'm going to have to lift this up higher to get it past. I don't know if it's going to be helpful or just an actual pain. I need to sit like that and dump into there. so that then I can have 2 lines running off the bottom. Hey, the ruby one did get done. Nice. Finished. And now one's polished. And I didn't get to see the ruby, so I still don't have one to put in the sorter. Great. Alright. Let's get this to go high enough that I can... Actually, no. It doesn't need to go higher, it just needs to go off to the side, so then I can pick up all this. And get it to go up, which means this also needs to go back. And I've removed too many things now. I'm going to lose track of what's going where. This is bad. Where's the dumper thing? What? So that's the... Yep, alright. Okay, cool. This is making sense, I think. This one joins up to over there, so let's go and do that before I lose track of where it's supposed to go. That to there. Get these completely out of the way. Like so. Tidy. Then, I can pick up that. And I can go like this. No, it needs to go up one. Actually, it doesn't need to go up one? Or is that... If I put that there, will it let me place it lower? Nope, needs to go up that high. Ah. Just realized something. This needs to go across one further so I can fit a ramp in here. Because if I do that, I can put a ramp on there. Which then means I can get rid of that. Which means I can put a corner in here. And put a straight in there. And that's my iron belt connected. So then I can open up this thing and transfer those items to there, and I know that side gets sorted correctly. Okay. I'm hopefully not making any terrible mistakes here. Ah! Thanks, Jacobo Meow. Thank you for 27 months. In the hole. Gimme. There we go. So yeah, that works. I could use the second one for coal to get the coal off the line. I guess. Not sure what I really gain out of that, other than having to do more reorganizing. That goes in there, then everything else comes out of here and goes straight on to its old system. Because the backup before was the fact that this sorter couldn't sort quickly. The belt was fine carrying what it was carrying, but the sorter couldn't keep up. This game is also like Donkey Kong, aside from the various factory games. Yeah. I find myself agreeing. Oh. Well, this is problematic. How do go up? going to be the best way to go up? Can I go around? I go up. And go that, 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 around that should... Yeah, that'll be tidy and cool. Conveyors, give me some corners. What else do I need? Got a couple of slopes, got a couple of straights. Yeah, I need a bunch. Something like that. That'll last me a while. Yeah, I could start to set up the plates too. Once I get this sorted. Ooh, there's a part of me that's like, should I try and get a hopper? And put a little hopper on top of this as well? Basic chutes. Although I think I'm not going to be able to fit one here anyway, so no. No, I should not get a hopper. Mod Glim, I imagine you could use the advanced sorter as a splitter, yeah, because if you put stuff on both sides, I imagine it will come out both sides. Not in a good position to test that though. Do I have any iron lying around? Just trying to see if I can spot any. Those items are not particularly useful for me right now. I can try it with the plate, I guess. This is the full game. I bought it. I bought the thing. So if I put a plate in both baskets. Can I even put a plate in the basket? Sorta. It made the beep noise. It dooted the thing. It beeped. Phantom Builders, I don't like answering that question. Because value is very, very personal. And do I have any more plates hidden in here? Yes, I do. Okay. So if I chuck this plate on, this belt, we will see which side it ends up. And I'll do it a couple of times and see if it does split it. Because I imagine it does work as a splitter. So it came out the left that time. And this time? It came out the right. Yep, it's a splitter. Yes, science! Don't put that in the crusher. Alright, so rollers. That was me trying to figure out how I would get the gold and copper ingots. Now, where even were they? once they get polished... If I put a sorter here with them? Star Princess Kuru, no, it's both. That's literally what I was just testing. It is both a splitter and a sorter. It does both things. If you set it up a correct way. Yeah, if I put a sorter here and put... I was just trying to think. I thought I had this side... Yeah, I was going to try and put a ramp there and send it through, but I need to have a sorter there so I can get the gems off, which is annoying. It's an annoying way to do it. So I then need to wait for even more gems. Unless I sorter... If I go... Maybe if I go off here... I think I've still got a sorter. Yeah. Off there. Then we go up. Up again. Is that gonna work? Ooh, this might not work. Because that cliff's in the way. Let's see, can I get a corner in here? I can! Excellent. Because then... I can go up again. I can go... This is getting so bad. What am I doing? Over, this way, over, corner, straight, straight. And it drops there. What could possibly go wrong with dropping there? Nothing. Definitely not going to bounce out. This feels like an error, doing this way. I go with that, then I go... If I go... Oh, there. That makes more sense. So that's going to drop half of it there. And the other half of it here. So, just like the other side, but the split is done beforehand. The problem I see here is that that's a corner piece, and I might drop stuff down the hole. Which is not good. Everything's too compact. I'd have to move all of this equipment one block away for fixing that. Maybe this is where a hopper is useful. Let's see how big it is. No, that's not useful at all. But. Aha! Aha, I have ideas. I need walled things. I'm concerned dropping it on the T will drop it on the little triangle that's the splitter bit of it, and that'll create problems. But if I do this... If it'll let me place it, thank you. If I do that, then I have it dropping into spot that has walls, so it's less likely to bounce out. I hope. I haven't unlocked the chutes. I guess I could. I can see if they can be helpful. Top angled chute. That's probably what I want. Just buy all the things. Hopper was too big. It's 3x3. It's huge. This one. Oh, that goes from a chute. So I need something more like... top chute. That should drop it in a more controlled fashion. Yeah. I think we're good to go. I just need to put the sort of filters on once I get the stuff to fill them. Because I don't think I have it. I need the 2 ingots. What do I have over here? I've got an iron ingot. Do I have gold or a copper? I do not. So that's dropping down onto the slope, which should work. Yeah, everything, so half of the stuff gets rolled, half of the stuff gets polished, all of the stuff gets polished. Yeah. Let's go. Turn on all auto miners. Will anything get stuck on the chute? It's ingots going in, so shouldn't. I'm not putting the plate through the chute. My worry is this bit here. This actually... Oh, this might be where I'd put... If I could fit this in... There. I feel like that's a problem. Yeah, alright. We're just gonna have to... gonna have to let things run for a minute to see what happens. See if I can at least get these copper and gold ingots in. And then I'll turn it all off again, because what I think might be sensible for these plates is to flip them around and drop them through a chute. Through the hopper. Maybe even a hopper way up. Oh, I can't. Dang. Oh, there's a copper. No, it's too slow. .90-degree chute for the plates should work. Yeah, I suppose maybe. Where does the copper get smelted again? Over here. Waiting for the copper. Thank you. Into the basket with you. Now the gold. Where did I do the gold? The gold was over here. The gold is going to take the longest to get here, though. So it's the furthest away. Oh, I can see a gold on the conveyor line, so we shouldn't be too long. Do you need it polished? I'd like it polished, because you make more money from that. Not that I need the money, but, you know. That's the kind of the goal of these games, isn't it? Is to... Oh, do I need that to be polished because it goes through the polisher? Oh. Wait, why have I got a Oh, because the gems get polished there. Ooh. Yeah, should I put a polished one in? We'll find out. There's a copper bar coming. I think they're classed as the same item. Yeah, they are. Aha! I see gold. Get in there. Alright, so that's working. Ooh. Oh, that's a problem. That might be the wrong chute. Is there one that's higher? So yeah, that's a problem. Huh. Polished ingots produce polished plates immediately. If I just polished all the ingots before I put them through, they wouldn't need to go through another polisher. Wow. Interesting. Does this mean I'll be going back to out of ore? No, I don't have any plans to go back to out of ore anytime too soon. I haven't thought of any things that I want to do there that I haven't already done. Is the main reason for that. Okay. The gold has arrived. I have an idea. It's just stupid enough to work. There, and now the stuff that moves. Okay, that one doesn't want to move. That one's stuck there forever. Now maybe there's a chance the other bits will get through. That gold looks like a pat of butter. Does a bit. I'm worried about the chutes with the plates, but yeah, maybe I should see. Oh no, it does work. I was worried the plates would get jammed in it. Be on the lookout for a ruby. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's one. That was lucky. Now, where were you meant to go? You need to go in this basket. Pop you there. There we go. Rubies will now get polished. There's not... Like, it's only going to be 50% of the iron and copper plate, the gold and copper that comes through is going to be turned into plate, so I wasn't expecting it to go up especially quickly. My production rate of those isn't huge. Oh, we have a problem. Yep, I see the problem. I see the problem right now. That would help things. That would help things a lot. The ingot quest is done. You could place the second roller. Yeah, I could. I could do. I have no idea where. Oh yeah, that's right. It fitted there, didn't it? Uh-oh. Actually, this works out okay because they stack on top of each other, but how does that go with the chute? Works nicely. Sweet! I did the thing. Yeah, the rod puller, look, yeah. I don't know. It's almost like I've got a huge mess here. I don't know how to handle it. And for some reason, this side seems to be slightly favored. It's massively favored on this side. That's not good. Don't have the space to put a thing to center them. Yeah. What if I do this? Does that fix it? Maybe a touch, actually. Actually, yeah. With the walled corner, wouldn't that self-correct? Maybe a little, but it looks like maybe even these plate printers can't keep up with the flow rate of ingots coming in. But it is on. No, now it's settling down. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's fine. I also think I'm going to wrap things up for today. As this is getting overwhelming. This is a bit of fun, though. I probably won't stream this one again, because I think next time it'll be much of just rebuilding and just trying to go through the various quests that there are, which seem to mostly be the same thing but bigger and producing more of it, which can be fun, but I think probably not something I want to do on stream. So I don't know what I'll do in this time slot next week. I will maybe... There, that wasn't a helpful support to have. I will maybe keep looking at other games. If you guys come across games you think are cool, we have on the Discord a suggest a game thing, which I do actually look through. I do keep an eye on, and I look through for other games. There's a game coming up in February that I'm really interested in taking a very good look at, which I might try and drag Shaq into, which I found out through just being suggested on the Discord. So if you come across anything, don't assume that I've just seen it, because I might not have. I'm very interested in people suggesting other things. I have made this in... Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I've broken the factory. Volcanoids I've been aware of since day one and have not played because it didn't seem like it had that much going on. I'll be honest. It didn't feel like it was really gonna give me much to do. And the reviews kind of supported my initial impressions. But it's already in that list of suggestions. So it's already in there. Oh man, I've just completely butchered this whole thing. The plates are too much. They're too much. But yeah, I'll be back on Sunday with Shaq and some more combined arms. It's really loud here. and on Monday with some more stationeers with Capac and TFE. For those of you who had issues with the audio mod that we were using there, give it another chance, because I'm going to try and tweak the sound levels a bit better, see if I can make that a bit more understandable. I really think it can add something to stationeers specifically that it doesn't, that other games may not need. We'll have to see. One of the things that is making me a bit unsure about continuing with that mod is there's quite high latency on the communications. Like, talking with TFE and Capac, who are both in Australia, the delay was more like talking with Wasted. So, yeah, well, if the delay is there and as noticeable right from the start of the stream, because I noticed it most at the end of the stream, I will possibly have to get rid of it from the delay point of view. But we'll see. I think it added a lot of fun. I think it added a good change in things of how Stationeers plays out. So, unfortunately for those people who disliked it, we're continuing with it, because I think it's fun, and it seems that more people liked it than disliked it at this stage. So yeah. Let's leave this giant mess, and there's all that, and plenty more to come, and I will see you then. Have a good one, everyone. Bye!